In this episode, we are going to, as you can imagine after the trials and tribulations with this bike, fit an oil pressure sender unit. This is the one from Don Pender. I will put a link in the video description, or Mike will, depending on who posts this video. This sends a simple signal about your oil pressure to a light in your dash. You can either reuse one of the lights you have, or in my case, I'm actually not sure what I'm going to do, but I'm going to have some kind of light. Now this banjo here, I'm sure fits perfectly with your stock oil lines. Again, I'm not going to be stock here again. I'm using an OldBritts stainless steel system. So this bolt here is the one that Don provides. I believe this is actually made of titanium. It's quite nice. It fits the bolt just perfectly, but because I'm not stock on this end, I'm having some slop issues. It's not going to center on there correctly. This is of course not his problem because he supplies parts that fit normal bikes and I'm a little bit off normal. So what I think I'm going to be able to do though is actually go into the banjo first, which does fit, and then this sending unit actually fits, and he'll still hits the shoulder on the bolt, so it should be perfectly fine. Of course, I will have extra washers between these items, and then this item will sit up here against the cover, again with another washer on the side. That should provide hopefully enough oil to the sending unit and not out to leak. Most likely if I'm going to leak, it's going to be on this inside washer. I'm sorry, this is very hard to see. It's trying to twist and fight on me. This washer here is going to be floating, so that one's going to be the tricky part. I'll just have to make sure I cinch it down and get it as centered as I can. If this doesn't work, then I'm going to have to find a plan B. Because of the angles and how much the stainless steel line is fighting me, I loosened it up at the head, which you can't see up here. That gave me a little bit more room, and I'm able to get this to start into the hole now. Now I am going to try to place that sensor towards the back. You shouldn't actually see it aside from an extra bulbous area here, and then run a wire up to the light. Again, with this one, the power comes to the switch and the engine is the ground. I believe that's how it works. Again, the trick, if this is actually going to seal correctly, is to get that inside washer to center as best I can and then crush it down. These other washers should be fine. It won't take long for me to find out whether or not this is going to work the way I hope it will. This, I think, is going to be my final angle on this switch for now. I think I can still get a screwdriver to the end of this electrical terminal. Hopefully, at least a little stubby, it's a pretty small screw here. This switch doesn't hit anything and doesn't hit the hose either, so I think I'm good. Out of pure dumb luck, I looked through my wiring and found a piece of wire, not a bad color, green sounds good to me, with the exact crimped on ring that I needed for this sender. This did not come with the kit, I'm pretty sure. And it's already got a spade connector on one end, which should suffice for now. Because of that, I'm going to go ahead and tighten down the sending unit and actually push it quite a bit towards the middle of the bike. And that allows me to also get my oil feed line further back in and tucking everything as much out of the way as possible. I think this will make for a very clean install, and then when I need to finally plug this light in, I'll run this up along the frame back into the battery box area, and then I'll be able to run a light wire going up to the headlight area.